An earthquake can strike without warning and wreak horrific destruction and havoc, whether it's the cataclysmic 2008 Sichuan quake in China or the one that occurred earlier this year in Japan that kills tens of thousands. Yet despite rapid advances in earthquake science, seismologists still can't predict when the next big one will hit. And no matter how hard we human beings try to fight nature back, nature always wins. Something similar happened here in Kathmandu yesterday. With a magnitude of 6.9 on the Richter scale, a big earthquake took the residents of Nepal by surprise, with tremors reaching as far as central and northeastern India, Bangladesh and Chinese region of Tibet, claiming at least 60 lives in total. Here is a report.
An earthquake measuring 6.9 on the Richter scale rocked the city of Kathmandu and various cities throughout Nepal, India and Bangladesh Sunday evening. The epicenter of the quake was in Sikkim, India, bordering eastern Nepal, at a depth of nearly 20 kilometers. Tremors of the strong earthquake were felt in various parts of Nepal, central and eastern India and Bangladesh. The earthquake that started at around 6:25 in the evening Nepal time lasted for nearly a minute. Earthquakes are caused by lateral or vertical movement of the tectonic plates or large massive portions of land. When such two plates continue to rub against each other, a pressure is generated which is later released as earthquakes. The earthquake that struck on Sunday was a result of the ongoing collision between the Indian plate from the south and the Eurasian plate from the north. Usually, before and after a massive earthquake, small tremors and mini quakes are felt. While such minor tremors last as long as a month, massive earthquakes occur very rarely. According to the Department of Mines and Geology, prior to Sunday's earthquake, around 130 minor earthquakes took place, out of which 13 were measured at more than 4 Richter scale. In Kathmandu, Sunday's earthquake left a bitter mark in the people of Nepal and India. Many people were forced to spend their night in fear and insecurity. With widespread rumors of yet another earthquake after the first one, people became further terrified throughout the night. Earthquake experts claim that despite their awareness, people still panic and are forced to make wrong decisions during the times of such calamity. They say that although this disaster may not have resulted in a significant death, it has definitely led to mental setbacks in many people.
यो चाहिँ तपाईको लाइफ टाइममा एकचोटी मात्रै भएको हुनाले हामी चाहिँ जति कुरा सिके पनि त्यसलाई युज गर्न नसकिने रहेछौं। मैले योबाट पाठ सिके मैले र मलाई लाग्छ अब चाहिँ हामी चाहिँ यस्तो भूकम्प आउन बित्तिकै प्यानिक नहुने मान्छेहरु चाहिँ के साइकोलोजिकल बिरामी धेरै भयो अहिले काठमाडौँमा। किनभने हामीले चाहिँ जहिले पनि के भन्ने गरेका छौं 80 वर्षमा फर्कन्छ यस्तो हुन्छ उस्तो हुन्छ काठमाडौँ यस्तो छ भयो मान्छेलाई भूकम्प हल्लिनुको काठमाडौँ यस्तो छ ल हामी त खत्तमै हुने भन्ने खालको कन्सेप्ट भएर यो चाहिँ साइकोलोजिकल चाहिँ
Sunday's earthquake was the biggest recorded earthquake in Nepal since the Great Earthquake of 1934 that was measured at 8.4 on the Richter scale. Similarly, another earthquake measuring 6.6 on the Richter scale was recorded in 1988. In a report jointly published in 2004 by the United Nations and the Bureau for Crisis Prevention and Recovery, Nepal was ranked as the 111th most earthquake-prone country in the world. In terms of human casualty risk, Kathmandu is billed as the most risk-prone area in the world.
According to the latest figures, 51 people from Nepal, India and Tibet have lost their lives in yesterday's earthquake. Yesterday's earthquake was the biggest one since the last 80 years in Nepal. Due to the earthquake that struck yesterday evening, 22 houses have been destroyed in the capital city alone. Similarly, 14 houses were also destroyed in Bhaktapur. According to the Kathmandu Metropolitan Police, 68 people were injured during the earthquake. Among the injured, 53 people have safely returned home, while 15 others are still undergoing treatment. Similarly, yesterday, 3 people in Lajimpart also lost their lives when the wall of British Embassy compound collapsed suddenly and trapped them under the rubble. A meeting of the Natural Disaster Relief Committee held on Sunday under the stewardship of Acting Prime Minister and Home Minister Bijay Kumar Gachadar decided to provide 25,000 rupees as a temporary relief to the families of each of the victims of yesterday's earthquake. The meeting also decided to provide free medical treatment to all the people who were injured in yesterday's earthquake. Time now for a short break. We'll have some national, international and sports updates when we return. Please do stay with us.